So the Upstream Thinking project was an idea put forward by South West Water to work with landowners in the catchments where they draw drinking water to try and reduce the amount of diffuse pollution that goes into watercourses. And today we are at Treskybar, which is a farm at the northern end of the Cobra catchment.
The area that you are always concerned about is runoff, because we do tend to have a lot of rain in the winter. So you don't want to be putting fertilizers on a field that end up in the river, because you've wasted your money and it's not good for the river. Once you're comfortable that someone is actually trying to help you, the working relationship then really does grow. So it's then hopefully you come out with a result that is good for everyone. The soil management probably side of things has been the most interesting. We've had a great tradition of using compound fertilizers, trying to keep a balance in the soil. So Stuart kindly came along, did some tests.
I did some soil testing back in December 2016. We take samples of a chosen field. That gives you an average of the field's condition. That sample is then boxed and it's sent away with other samples across the farm. We would then interpret those results and make recommendations. The soils were quite out of kilter. They were too high in phosphates. Phosphates move with soil, and if the soil gets into the watercourse, the phosphate goes with it, and that's not a good thing. Not just for the drinking water, but also for the ecology of the watercourse, because it can cause problems for all the little invertebrates, and also for spawning brown trout, which need clean water and clean gravel. And ultimately, at the far end of the Cobra, it will end up in low pool, which is a triple SI. This can lead to algal blooms, and in particular, blue-green algae, which is toxic. We needed to get those phosphates, which are excessive, down.
We were buying compounds we didn't need, and we replaced that with buying in some lime products. We brought our pH levels up to 6 and have increased our crop yields, and the soil structure is better for it. So you're spending the same time, same money, but actually producing more and of better quality.
We've reduced the amount of phosphate that's available to be washed away, which is reducing the risk of nutrients going into the watercourse and ultimately down to low pool and the sea. There's always a wildlife potential on a farm. Farms are now have got limited opportunities for wildlife. It doesn't have to be that way. I think we can get the farmland to work more efficiently, and there can still be corners where there are opportunities for the wildlife, and I think you can have both. Any small change, any small positive change on a farm is worth our time. I am hopeful for the future in terms of us turning a corner and actually rebuilding a landscape.
I think it's very important that all farmers have to realise that we are part of the environment. We've got to look after it.